What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have the part 1 of Spider-Woman versus Carolina Dean. We're gonna see who's the best 2025 attacker so far, and those two are arguably the best champions to use offensively, at least for now, for 2025. So now that Spider-Woman is getting a nerf, I want to see if Carolina stands a chance, because I feel like Spider-Woman used to be able to do more fights, but now Spider-Woman would not be able to take some fights. So let's see if Carolina Dean can actually beat Spider-Woman. So starting off with 3 classes in this video, we're going to check out the most annoying / relevant defenders from the skill class, the mutant class, and then also the tech class. Next video, we're going to check the other 3. So starting off with Yelena here, as you can see, obviously here Carolina Dean will take the win very soon, because class disadvantage for Spider-Woman is not the greatest thing, but the fact that she can actually do this fight is very impressive in its own. Especially Yelena, which is like the most annoying defender in the skill class. But Yelena here is down for Carolina Dean very quickly in 53 seconds. But Spider-Woman almost got the win there, 57% or 57 seconds. So Carolina takes the win, but for just like 4 seconds, which is very impressive. However, Carolina is definitely the safest option, just because you don't even have to like dex the special 2. If you go back and check, I literally block deck the entire special 2, and yeah, just a lot safer. So you will see here above, Spider-Woman can actually take Bullseye because this is the pre-nerf version, and basically after the nerf she will not be able to take Bullseye at all. She would just die, but now she can take him because of this end snare, just stopping the evade. So this will not be on the nerfed version. So yeah, Carolina is gonna still take the win from Spider-Woman because of health issues, because Spider-Woman did lose a lot more health. She was like 2 seconds faster, but we're gonna treat this video like this is the nerfed version of Spider-Woman. So Carolina takes another win right now. So moving on to Korg, Carolina is perfect for Korg because you can use your medium attacks as well, so you don't take that damage. Spider-Woman, on the other hand, is very bad for this fight because you just constantly place debuffs on that Korg, and it's just not ideal. Also, we're dealing with a very passive Korg above there, which is not the greatest thing in the world. But the thing that I want you to see in this video is that we are checking out a lot of those skill defenders, which means Spider-Woman has class disadvantage in all of those fights, so it is really tough for her to beat Carolina Dean. So she's kind of like meant to lose against them. But on the next part, you're gonna see Carolina having the class disadvantage on those mystic defenders, and then Spider-Woman is gonna have those she's gonna have class advantage on those defenders. So definitely we're gonna see Spider-Woman make a comeback in the next part of this video. So yeah, speed up this right now. It is really tough to take Spider-Woman with Korg. She's fine for him. It's just just constantly need to like light intercept a lot so you can remove those charges, and yeah, ideally just don't want to use Spider-Woman for Korg. It was like over a minute. So moving on to another annoying skill defender, we have Atuma. So Atuma is not bad to fight overall with both of them. Spider-Woman, you will need to take some damage because obviously the class disadvantage, but the good thing about Carolina below is that you don't really need to hit the opponent that much. You just chill in the sun and get that power gain, put those incinerates, glance some special ones, place those energy vulnerabilities, and yeah, it's perfect for Carolina Dean. So she will be taking another W. However, she's pretty quick. Sometimes you're gonna see her take the opponent the fights faster, but she does take more damage. For example, like Bullseye. And I think here Carolina is taking the win both health wise and speed. Moving on to another skill defender, this is Nick Fury. This is very interesting because if you play Spider-Woman correctly, you can actually cancel the entire second life of Nick Fury, which is really great. And then below, Carolina will need to actually re-ramp, because whenever you switch Nick Fury to his second life, he's gonna shrug off all of those passives and everything, energy vulnerabilities and all that stuff. So you will see Carolina is gonna take Nick Fury faster. She's gonna take him down faster for the first life, but then she's gonna need to re-ramp everything. So let's see how well Spider-Woman can do right now, and if we can time the debuffs, see if we can stop his healing with despair. So as you will see here, the second special 2 is going to take down Nick Fury to his second life. Rank 4 Sig 200 Carolina is just so good, bro. 2 special 2s and you just kill the opponent. And now we just need to ramp up again. But like, check out above here, Spider-Woman. We're gonna throw the special 1 and check this out. Severe debuffs completely stop your second life, and Spider-Woman is actually getting a win against the skill class, which is very, very impressive. Not by a long time, but it still got her the win, which is very, very impressive. So yeah, there's 1 win for Spider-Woman. Now moving on to Killmonger, this is a very bad fight for Spider-Woman. To actually, until the end, it's like, it's not bad towards the end when you ramp up your Furies. It's just really tough to ramp up because every time you get a Fury, you place debuffs, and there's like Wither debuffs and all that stuff that's just gonna give power to Killmonger, and you're just constantly baiting specials, and it's just not a fun fight for Spider-Woman. But it's kind of a cool interaction where, you know, the special 1, you place a lot of debuffs and you just push him to special 2, he takes more damage. So you'll see towards the end she's gonna actually speed up, but by the time she speeds up, Carolina is probably gonna be done with her fight. You don't even need to take a lot of reverb damage because the special 2 does not have any contact hits, and you just don't even hit Killmonger too much. So I don't know what that whiff was on the relic, but as you can see, Carolina is gonna finish the fight in 98% health, very healthy, in just 47 seconds. And as you will see here, was going to speed up with Spider-Woman, but now you throw that special 2, that was a lot of damage with those power things. We're going to throw another special 1, get this nice power gain. And as you can see towards the end, when you ramp up, fight goes really fast. So he wasn't terrible, but definitely want to use Carolina for the fight. Now moving on to the last skill defender. Right here we got Lumatrix. I think there's a lot of skill defenders, which is actually very unfortunate for Spider-Woman. But to be honest, there's quite a lot of mystic defenders that you will see on the second part that Spider-Woman is absolutely going to destroy, and Carolina is going to have a rough time. So Lumatrix here. The greatest thing about Carolina Dean for this fight is that we're not going to bait a single special attack. Especially from Lumatrix here, it's very annoying to bait either special 1 or special 2 from him because he gets the evade or the invisibility, and it's just great because with Carolina you just chill in the sun, get so much power gain, and just never have to bait a special, which is very, very fun. As you will see towards the end here, we're gonna go for a heavy into the special 1, and that is enough to kill Lumatrix, actually with the relic as well. So above here we actually can, with the pre-nerf version of Spider-Woman, we can attack him now, but I'm just gonna treat it like it's not there, the ensnare, so just so we can see like the realistic match after the nerf. So yeah, Lumatrix is actually, you don't want to use power sting against him because if he's duped, he reduces your ability accuracy and takes less damage, so it's actually a really bad matchup for Spider-Woman. Now here is another terrible matchup for Carolina Dean. We're not even gonna showcase the entire fight with Carolina because she's basically just never gonna kill Onslaught because Onslaught has full resistance to incinerate, and if you try to incinerate him, you're just gonna get destroyed by those neuroshocks. So you ideally want to spam special 1s if you ever, you know, are in this situation, which I hope you're not. But I mean, yeah, Spider-Woman is obviously gonna take the win here. She would actually be able to do the Onslaught fight more reliably after the nerf, because you can't really push Onslaught to the special 2, because if you do, you don't know if he will, you know, place the Delirium on you, because there's like a 30% chance he fails. So it's not consistent, but it is going to be more consistent after the buff or the nerf. Try and bait more special 1s here with Spider-Woman. Gonna go for the special 2 bait. I thought this was gonna kill, but we got lucky and Delirium actually procced, so I dexed the right way. And yeah, obviously Spider-Woman is gonna win this, no doubt about it. We don't even need to check out the entire fight below. So that's the second dub for Spider-Woman. Carolina is definitely getting the win though right now. Moving on to Captain Britain, another very, very annoying defender, which they both take fast, but you will see the HP loss on one of those champions is going to be massive. So trying to get a lot of those intercepts with Spider-Woman to get the double Fury triggers. And we always go for special 2, special 1, especially when the opponent is not a Mystic. In some Mystic fights, I go for like special 1s, which you will see on the next video. But we got the Furies now. We have lost a lot of HP with Spider-Woman because we keep hitting her, you know. Whereas below with Carolina, we don't even need to hit her that much. And we don't take too much damage. You know, you're still gonna take some damage, of course, because, you know, Captain Britain is just super, super annoying. She's designed this way so that you take damage. But as you can see, Carolina finishes with a lot more HP and a lot faster. And towards the end, Spider-Woman takes so much damage because the SP1 is like shocks. So you just take a lot of neuro shocks. So Obviously, Carolina gets the win for here. Now, this is actually going to be a very close fight, but I will give it to Carolina, and you will see exactly why. Because Mr. Sinister started with 2 of those mystic buffs, which give him more power gain, so that makes him a lot harder. So this is technically a much harder fight below, but it's just, you know, all RNG. So but that is like a lot more mystic, or sorry, that's a lot more combat power rate, which is really tough against Sinister because you don't really want to bait special 2s or special 1s against them. But yeah, we get the concussion here. Don't really care too much about the concussion for you know, Carolina. We still get the power gain, and now we block the special 1, get those 6 energy vulnerabilities. The special 2 is it gonna be enough to kill him? No, it's very close. I think we just need 1 more special 1. But as you can see, Spider-Woman is almost done. Let's see who finishes faster. And Carolina finishes faster for like 3 seconds. They have 100% health, but I would say Mr. Sinister was much harder below because he had more power gain. And yeah, I feel like double Mystic is very unfortunate to get, especially like in BGs. And I feel like Spider-Man would not be able to handle that much because you just keep hitting him. Whereas Carolina can handle that because you don't hit Sinister that much. So I'm going to give this win to Carolina. Moving on to Jean Grey. This is actually going to be a very close match as well. But let's see who actually ends up getting the win. So as you might have noticed, I prefer Carolina, especially here in the part 1. Just because she is so much safer to use, and I just love the playstyle. I love the fact that you don't have to bait specials in some fights. Like, for example, I don't think we baited a single special in one fight, and that was like Lumatrix, I believe, which is very impressive. And as you can see, Carolina still takes the win in terms of time and basically HP because she was like full health too. But yeah, not a big difference. Moving on to Dust here, they're both pretty good for Dust. But Carolina is just crazy good. She can parry on contacts as well. And again, you just don't need to hit the opponent that much. That's like the biggest thing. So not hitting the opponent means that you're not going to have to bait many specials. So that is just really great for me. Dashing, go for that special 2, unblockable. Get those first incinerates, get some nice damage. Ideally want to push it to the special 2 because you don't really want to block against the special 1 against that Dust. Block the special 2, get those 6 energy vulnerabilities. Throw my own special 2, and I think that's gonna do it. And that is Dust. She is dead. But Dust is gonna be almost dead here after that special 1. I kind of like choked there, but we still place Spider Things through, and 1%. So Spider-Woman is putting up a very good fight, but she's not quite getting the win, you know. But it's very, very impressive, the fact that she can like almost beat Carolina, which is it's just crazy, man. She's so good. They're both so good. Now moving on to the tech defenders, we have 3 defenders here. We got Arnim Zola, Red Skull, and Sentinel. That's the champs, I think, that are the most consistent defenders, the most common defenders. And the unfortunate thing for Spider-Woman here is that Carolina has class advantage, so it is going to be really tough to actually surpass her. So let's see if she does that into those tech defenders. But as you will see here, we're gonna go for like, it's lagging so much like below here with Carolina. It's because the sun, I don't know what that is. But I mean, yeah, second special 2, we don't even have to bait because I know the second special 2 is gonna do it. 39 seconds. And as you will see, Spider-Woman is not really far off. Like, she is putting up a good fight, man. Like, she's definitely making this a fight. Now moving on to Red Skull. We got 2 more defenders, and then we're gonna have another video tomorrow for part 2, which is I'm very excited about because I actually don't know the results either. Carolina is obviously gonna beat her here in round 1 in part 1, but then part 2, again, it's the Mystic defenders, which Spider-Woman has class advantage and Carolina has class disadvantage. So it's gonna be really tough for Carolina to get a win against those Mystic defenders. So it's actually gonna be very, very close on the overall matchup. So as you will see here, we also like pulverize some of those armors thanks to Carolina's dupe. And as you will see here, Red Skull is basically dead. And there we go. Red Skull here above, we can actually fail. He's unstoppable because this, you know, the ability accuracy. I think he might fail right now. Yeah, but I'm gonna treat it like it's not there. I guess I'm not. I thought I was gonna dash back and everything, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Like, he's still takes Red Skull. Just not as fast as Carolina, obviously, but she's still doing a very good fight. And then the last fight here, we got Sentinel. So yeah, Carolina is perfect for Sentinel. We don't really care about like any crit resist or anything that he's got. And same thing for Spider-Woman. You don't really care about critting that much. You're not gonna get like the double furies against Sentinel if you get those intercepts. But yeah, she is very fast for Sentinel too. Gonna go for this first special 2 here with Carolina. Massive damage. And Sentinel here is a little bit more chunky, so we're probably gonna need like 3 special 2s, maybe special 1 here and there. We'll see. I'm gonna try to like block his special 2 here, get those 6 vulnerabilities. And there we go. Throw my special 2 unblockable. And it is almost enough to kill this guy. We just need like the relic, and that is it. Sentinel just absolutely got destroyed, man, in just 39 seconds. So you can see Carolina is really consistent. But man, Spider-Woman is, dude, she's very good too, bro. She's so quick, which is impressive. So now if you check out the fights that everyone can take, you can see that Spider-Woman beat Carolina against Nick Fury and Onslaught, and then Carolina beat Spider-Woman against Yelena, Bullseye, Korg, Atuma, Killmonger, Lumatrix, Captain Britain, Mr. Sinister, Jean Grey, Dust, Arnim Zola, Red Skull, and Sentinel. So you can see here Carolina kind of like dominating Spider-Woman, but it was very unfair for her on this first part because Spider-Woman had to deal with class disadvantage against those skill defenders, and then also Carolina had class advantage against those tech defenders. So it is very unfortunate for Spider-Woman. It's looking like Carolina is going to take the overall win, but stay tuned for the next part. We're going to check out the other 3 classes. Again, it's going to be Mystics, Science, and then we're also going to check some Cosmic Defenders. So yeah, can't wait to actually upload that and see who's actually going to be the overall winner, because yeah, it's definitely a good competition. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.